So, how's that New Year's resolution coming along? How's your commitment to stay in shape, drop those pounds, and get that body right for the summer going for you? Now, when most people decide to get moving, they either do it to improve their health, improve their bodies, or both. I don't know too many people running to get gym memberships to improve their memories, though. Well, I'm here to tell you you're doing exactly that. In this brain snack, we'll see how exercise is the most powerful thing that you can do to transform your brain and improve your mood, your memory, and your mental health for life. When our earliest human ancestors began their great electric slide out of Africa, they did so at an alarming rate. Anthropologists estimate that they walked and ran up to 12 miles per day, every day. So our brains, the most powerful ones in the world, evolved in a state of constant motion. And in this state is when it truly does its best work. There are four main ways that exercise protects and promotes the optimal function of our big, beautiful brains. For one, exercise has an almost immediate effect on our mood by increasing the release of feel-good chemicals like dopamine, serotonin, and noradrenaline. Noradrenaline plays a crucial role in steadying your response to stress. Increased serotonin improves your mood and your overall sense of well-being. And dopamine, well known for its role in pleasure perception, helps to motivate us to keep doing whatever it is we're doing, which in this case is exercise. That euphoric runner's high that some people report feeling after sustained aerobic activity is thought to be the result of this very mix of chemicals, as well as the brain increasing its production of endorphins and opioids. Yes, opioids. But opes ain't the only illegal operation that your brain got going on. Exercise also increases levels of endocannabinoids, which are natural cannabis-like molecules made by your brain that powerfully influence your perception of pain, your reaction to stress, and your overall mood. So exercise can literally make you feel high and feel happy. But not only does it help boost your mood right now, studies show that it has enduring effects on your overall mental health, greatly reducing your risk of mood disorders like depression and anxiety. So seriously, if you're stressed out, just work out. I could cite any one of hundreds of studies that clearly show this link between exercise and mental health and show how vital it is not only in preventing mental health disorders, but helping to treat people that have them. But here's one of my favorites. 1.2 US adults answered questions about depression, stress, anxiety, and emotional problems. Now, the average number of days in the past month that they reported having poor mental health or emotional problems was about 3 to 4 days, and depressed individuals had an average of about 12 not so great days, while those who exercise regularly had an average of 1.5. So the time that you invest in working out more than pays for itself, as it more than doubles the number of days that you can be your best self. So how exactly is it that exercise is able to improve your mental health? Well, it has in part to do with that cocktail of feel-good, brain-boosting chemicals that I mentioned earlier. But it also helps reduce inflammation, which destroys the parts of your brain that control your emotions. And exercise also reduces the release of and mitigates your response to the very hormone stressing you out, which is cortisol. Third, and definitely my favorite, exercise helps make you smarter. No, for real. It greatly enhances your ability to think, learn, and remember things. Immediately after a sweaty workout, your attention and reaction time increase up to twofold for up to 2 hours. This is one of the reasons why it's a good idea to work out in the morning, so you can put that extra focus to use when you're at work or school. But that's temporary. Regular exercise does have more long-lasting and enduring results, as it physically reshapes and changes your brain to perform better. More specifically, it increases the volume and white matter of your prefrontal cortex, your medial temporal lobe, and your hippocampus. Each of these areas play a key role in how well you concentrate, form memories, and process new information. Executive function, which is your ability to interpret and organize incoming information and act in a way that makes sense, is also greatly enhanced by regular exercise. Not only does all that run and thicken your glutes, it literally thickens your brain. Additionally, exercise helps you learn for a lifetime by increasing the neuroplasticity of your brain. You see, our brains are most plastic or malleable, changeable when we're children. As we age, our brains lose this flexibility and it becomes more difficult to learn new things and hold on to new information. Well, regular exercise and fasting promote the release of a neurotransmitter called BDNF and allows you to form new neural connections as an adult. For the longest time, scientists didn't even think this was possible, but it is possible to get some of that childhood brain power back. And all you gotta do is strap up them running shoes. Lastly, exercise helps protect your brain, as it dramatically reduces the likelihood that you'll suffer from incurable brain-crumbling diseases like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. Further, studies show that older people who are already at risk of suffering from these diseases can significantly slow down their cognitive decline simply by getting up and walking every day. In one 6 6-month study, 160 sedentary people over the age of 65 were split into 4 groups. One group had to do 45 minutes of aerobic exercise 3 times per week. Another group ate a heart-healthy diet every day. And the third group did both. The final control group just received health information about neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Well, the only groups that improved on tests of executive function, thinking, and memory were the groups that worked out regularly. The only group whose brains got worse in that 6-month period was the health education group. This shows that eating right can help your brain stay afloat, but it's exercise that allows it to thrive. So exactly what kinds of exercises do you need to do to reap these benefits? And more importantly, what is the absolute minimum that you can get away with? Well, resistance training and muscle toning exercises, which happen to be my favorite, they don't confer the same brain boosting benefits as the kind of exercise that makes your heart beat faster and your armpits sweatier. I'm talking about aerobic exercise. At least 30 minutes of walking, jogging, aggressively mopping your hardwood floors 3 to 4 times per week is what seems to be optimal, according to research. Now, if this sounds positively dreadful to you, start small. Take 15-minute walks and simply increase the intensity and your time intervals weekly. There's also nothing wrong with being a weekend warrior. If you have a really busy schedule throughout the week, because I know I do, if you can get an hour in on Saturday and Sunday, trust me, your brain will thank you for it. So in sum, our brains were forged in a furnace of physical activity. And while careers, computer screens, and credit scores make it impossible to walk 12 miles a day, exercise remains vital to the health of the most important thing we have, our brains. Every step you take, every mile, lap, and goal that you accomplish doesn't just make you more physically fit, it increases your cognitive fitness as well. So don't quit that New Year's resolution. Make it a year-long, lifelong commitment to protect your most precious organ and make yourself happier, healthier, and smarter for life.